Hello, everybody, and we are back. Yay. Welcome back. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another episode. Welcome to Uncensored underscore the truth about money. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to be back. It's 2023. As you can see, we've tried to change the scenery, just to move a little bit forward into the future. But yeah, we're so glad that we're back and hope you've been enjoying our stuff. And we would truly like to apologize for not announcing that we will not be shooting or broadcasting episodes for the couple of months. We truly do apologize on our end, but we're officially back, and we hope that we'll do better in regards to still giving you best content. So yeah, I'm your host Kyajunior Masango, and as you would know, Anghambi Yedwa. I've got the financial guru in the house.
No, that name won't follow. It's 2023, man.
You renewed your contract with us. Thank you so much.
You guys are paying me well, so it's fine. I'm happy. The benefits are good.
Imagine having to find another financial advisor. Where would we even start, man?
Hey, man, how you doing, brother?
I'm great, bro. Tom's Awena.
No, it's good to be back. Great things up in store.
It's good to have you.
Yeah, we're back on the couch again.
Yeah,
we chilled. Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Longer episode.
Yeah. We're going to talk. So there's more info. People have been requesting for more info.
Yeah.
So it's good to be back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your holiday?
Hey, holidays were busy. But I took a week off, which was needed, but I think I still need another week off.
Yeah,
I need a month off.
Man. You can't rest for just 1 week after the year that we've had.
Yeah, man, it's been a crazy year, but by the grace of God, things are well. How's things your side, man?
No, good. I've been resting ever since.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're ready for work.
I'm ready for work. I'm ready for this.
Hey, some people are like.
So during the holidays, since I've been resting, I came across a documentary about a guy called Benny Madoff, right? And it was quite interesting. So, this show, we advise people to save, we advise people to invest, and all that stuff, right? So Benny Madoff was a broker, right, in the States, New York, Wall Street, right? So what he would do is a broker, right? So they would take people's money, whatever. So you basically give him your money, then he invests your money on your behalf, and then you get a profit share or dividend. Obviously, then the you know how that works. The cost involved where you pay the broker, whatever. Right? But now with this guy, he was fooling people into thinking that he's investing the money. Kanti he's not investing the money. So what he was doing is he was running some sort of Ponzi scheme, right? Which is what I want us to talk about today. What is exactly a Ponzi scheme, and how can you possibly identify a Ponzi scheme, right? So, but with him, how they identified it, obviously other financial advisors, was that he was promising more of a stable return, or rather, sometimes a more return, which I think that's obviously like a red flag, you know what I'm saying? To say, okay, this is going to be the constant return. It's not going to be affected, or I'm going to even give you more, you know what I'm saying? So with that said, a lot of people lost their livelihoods, their life savings and all that stuff. So I just want us to for you to help us to understand what exactly is a Ponzi scheme. What's a Ponzi scheme?
Basically a Ponzi scheme, so just to give you some background info. So there was a guy called Charles Ponzi.
Okay.
And he started a scheme.
Scheme suck.
So he started a Ponzi scheme back then.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a name, attached to it. So Charles Ponzi in the 1920s started a fraudulent company where people would buy return postages for a certain amount, and he'd promise a certain, return on those postages as a form of investment.
Yeah.
But as time went by, they saw good, I know this thing is fraudulent, and so that's where the term Ponzi comes from.
Sure,
Ponzi schemes.
sure.
Yeah. So basically, a Ponzi scheme is it's a fraudulent company that takes people's money and promises them more than expected returns. You know what I'm saying? Things like 30%, 40%, 50% returns. We've seen like 300% returns. Yeah, on people's investment within a month. So basically that's what a Ponzi scheme is. It's basically a fraudulent company that takes people's money, and yeah, they just basically promise you higher returns than usual, and you don't even But we'll get into it as time goes. But yeah, basically in a nutshell, that's what a Ponzi scheme is.
So how do I recognize one? Like how what are some of the parameters that I can use to tell with diamond something's fishy here?
Something doesn't add up. No,
Something doesn't add up.
Number one, the thing is, as human beings, we like money.
No, definitely.
Right? we like money, and we are greedy. That's the thing.
Sure.
That's the thing.
Sure.
And that's why these guys can get away with it. So how you identify a Ponzi scheme is it's high returns. The first thing that always should ring alarm bells. When something's too good to be true. Yeah.
Probably
If
is.
someone says, "Nah, give me 100 rand, I'll give you $1,000 in 2 months' time."
Yeah.
That's just too good to be true. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So right then, boom, nah, this is a Ponzi scheme. You should know firsthand. And another thing as well is that if they don't have a physical, location where you can actually knock on the doors, open, the office doors, and see staff members, see a receptionist, see salespeople, see if there's a CEO, marketing director, and whoever. So those are some of the things that I should tell you that this thing here is not
Something
legitimate.
is wrong,
You know what I'm saying? And also another thing as well is that all financial institutions, right? They're regulated by the FSCA. So that's like the the lawyer or the daddy who oversees all these things.
More like the money police, you'd say.
The money police, just to make sure that consumers are treated fairly. So if it's not registered on there as well, then I know you should know good.
How do I check if it's registered there?
Now you just go on FSCA, the website, and then there's a search button there of FSPs, so financial service providers.
yeah.
Put the name there, and then it should appear with the license number.
And many financial providers, they have on the what do you call it? The terms and conditions.
Yeah.
They always have their FSP number.
Yeah.
Whether it be it insurance, funeral covers, whatever the case is, there's always an FSP number. So you're saying those are the things that one should look for.
So they must look for an FSP number. They must call and ask for an FSP number. If they don't have an FSP number, that means they're not registered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because you remember probably maybe 10 years back or 8 years back, there was an organization or company called Triple M.
Yeah.
So what was that? Was that a Ponzi?
That was a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. What's the difference between a pyramid scheme and the Ponzi scheme?
So a Ponzi scheme doesn't need you to do much work. So a Ponzi scheme, that's why a lot of people get duped into it, right?
Yeah.
So a Ponzi scheme is, Junior, give me $500. I'll give you 1,500 in 3 months.
Yeah.
So it's basically an investment that you do. Whereas with a pyramid scheme, also fraudulent, also illegal as well, but you won't see it firsthand, is, Junior, okay, you need to recruit a certain person for you to get a certain amount. Or buy this product. When you buy this product, recruit another person to also sell this product. And once they've sold this product, you'll get a certain return and so forth. And that person has to recruit. So basically, the person that makes the money is the person at the top. So if you think of a pyramid, it's like a triangle. I'm not making the Illuminati sign. I'm just making a picture.
Because next thing.
So the person at the top makes a lot of money, and basically it all trickles down to the bottom. So the more people get recruited, the people at the top make money. So yeah, the difference is that with the pyramid scheme, there's no product. I mean, with the Ponzi scheme, there's no product or like a certain fee that you pay.
So now, with that being said, is a pyramid scheme obviously it's unethical, but is it illegal?
Yeah, no, it is illegal. It is illegal because most pyramid schemes, they're not registered as well. Most pyramid schemes, after some time, they just vanish into thin air. And just another thing as well, like for example with Ponzi schemes, is that so Ponzi schemes in the beginning, it's 100%. In the beginning, it's making everyone money. So you can put in that 500 rand, you can get 1,500 rand back in 3 months, and that's what pulls more people into it. It's through word of mouth, and that's how like things like Triple M also mushroomed. Whereby I'd come to say, Junior, I just put in $1,000 in Triple M. After 3 months, I got 3,000, and I show you the slip what they gave him the money. So now people, what do? They invest more and invest more. But I get it. How a Ponzi scheme works is essentially the people in the beginning are the ones that make money, right? And the people that follow after. So those are the ones that give the people in the beginning money. So when a more investor, that's 500 rand, your payout gets taken from this person. And essentially how they collapse is if one person or two people or 10 people start complaining, right? And everyone starts pulling out their money. That's when you see what I know. Something's happening.
So as long as the wheel keeps moving, then
It'll keep on going. You see, the thing is with Ponzi schemes, right? What people don't realize is that with marketing and social media being so on detail, and you get the apps and everything online. Like it's so easy to start a Ponzi scheme. Like it looks so legit, right? It looks so legit. There's conferences, like people are booking out warehouses now, to say, good, no, come here, there's a seminar, in invest so much, and they're not afraid. Like these people are these people are ruthless, and you find there's thousands and thousands of people in that conference room. And another thing is that I get it now. They know what to. Okay, sharp. We are illegal, but we need you to trust us, right? So they have individual people in that warehouse who are part of, let's say, ABC Ponzi, right? And at the end they'll be like, yeah, all right. So for a limited time, only for this day, we need someone to just invest 5,000 rand, and we guarantee after 3 months it'll be 15,000. I get it. They put testimonials, videos, and so forth, so that you gain their trust. And then that person will stand up. No, I've got 10,000 to invest, and that person will stand up. I've got 10,000, and you're like, no, man, but I've got some 30,000 in savings. I can take out 15,000. Now if no, I've got 15,000 here. You know what I'm saying? I got the back pet. And that's how basically it works. It's all mind games. It's all psychological manipulation.
Do you still remember IFA? So, because I remember
IFA except with Desmond Dube. The one with the black cars, the nice cars.
The nice cars. But I remember there was something, I don't know if it was a wing of IFA or something, but you could make money, but you needed to recruit more people. So, for example, if Mina, I get when no Tshepang, then I think a certain percentage would then come to me. Then when you get people, and then Tshepang also gets people, then a certain percentage will come to you, and then another percentage will come to me. So it used to work like that. Like the more people that I get, the wealthier I become.
Oh, it's like that like a pyramid scheme.
So it's basically like a pyramid scheme. I don't know what happened to it. If it's still they still do it like that.
I don't see the cars anymore.
But there's one though. I don't know if I can say this. Obviously, we'll get into a lot of trouble. But I mean, it's uncensored after all. There's one called, and I feel like when you were talking about big conferences and how they just allow people in, believing that it's this. There's one that just recently mushroomed, and unfortunately, my mom told me about it. And I'm thinking she invested there, and you know when because I did my own due diligence, right? And when I did, I knew immediately that something was off, like something was just fishy. And even when you go on YouTube, like that's the thing, you know, once there is like negative attention regarding a company or bad reviews or whatever the case is, chances are those things are probably correct, right? And it's called, and a lot of people are getting into it. It's called hibernation.
Okay, no, I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it, so it's you must check it out. So it's like they are buying Bitcoin.
Okay.
So like they're buying Bitcoin, so it's like investment. So the more people, it's exactly that. So the more people that come in to buy, they promise. But here's my thing: it's like the returns are insane. Like they promise you like a lot of money. You know, number one, and number two, they're doing just that. Like there's like conferences everywhere and every now and then where they're just trying to get people in. But I'm like, if it's really a legitimate business, which I'm not saying it's not, but it's questionable the way they operate. I'm like, then why the need to be so loud and try and get more people as much as you can, and also the high returns that are promised, you know?
It's all about numbers.
It's exactly, and that's where the problem is. Like it's all about numbers, right? So my last question: are there any legal consequences regarding your Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes
For the investors or for the people who
for both?
open
So if for example, I'm maybe one of the early investors in that stuff, am I at risk of being legally implicated or whatever the case
Not
may
if
be?
you're associated with it. Like if, let's say, for example, I open a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme, and you are into it, and you invest, let's say that 500,000, but we get more people, right?
Sure.
Through you, so you become the face of it now.
Yeah.
Yes, you can also be charged for criminal activities based on that, because it's a fraudulent thing. You're stealing people's money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even with for the investor, so let's put it this way: for someone who then comes, let's say who's brought by you, Tshepang is brought by you into this Ponzi scheme now, and invests, and the cops find good time. No, this is an illegal activity. So the investors, they didn't know anything. So the only thing they can lose is their money, right? But it's not Uguti. They'll go to jail because they were participating in illegal activities. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, there'll be lots of people in jail through about Triple M and so forth. But it just goes to show, Uguti, people must always, like as you say in this show, do your research. People must do their homework, like as you did with hibernation. And yes, it might be legitimate. We don't know, but do your due diligence. When you watch this show and you see hibernation, do your homework. And that's it. Like, go on YouTube or go on Google, check out the reviews. That's what I do. I just always look at the reviews, because nowadays it's bad, man. Like, just to share something with you, I was on Instagram the other day, and scammers are big on Instagram. I don't know what's happening. I see this other lady, she's speaking about Forex. I know Forex this, Forex that, Forex this, Forex that. I gained so much money from Forex. Guys, join this company. They can make you so much money for Forex. And it's that person speaking. A couple of weeks later, that same person opens another account and says, guys, please do not join Forex.
The same person.
The same person.
Sure.
Do not join Forex. That was not me who was doing all of this. People have hacked my account. I can just click this link to do this. People have hacked my account and stole my identity. So what they do, Junior, is that and there's apps out there. Like I was speaking to another guy who does IT. So they can take your picture, right, animate it, and even if they just have like you saying a sentence anyway, whether it's a recording like what we're doing now, they can make Junior say whatever they want to say. So basically, they made a video of that lady
Oh my word.
saying what she was saying, and it wasn't even her. So they took maybe a video off Instagram, AI,
Sure.
did whatever they did to do, put in their own words, and then posted it. And that's it. That's why it's with the advancement of technology nowadays, it's so easy for people to fall into these things. So easy. And the thing is, yes, people are struggling, people don't have money, and people are looking for the easy way out. You know, they don't think it's like, you know, as a financial advisor, né, when you say I guarantee you a 15 or 16%, that's a good investment. Like that's great. You know what I'm saying?
15, 16.
15, 16.
Sure.
After 5 years even. But someone who's gonna come and say, I guarantee you 300% in 3 months. Then you must say, I know, man. Corner something, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's basically it. Like people must just go out there, do their homework, and sonke sifuna imali. I mean, we play the lotto to become instant millionaires, but hey, man.
And road accident fund. You can become an instant millionaire.
Yeah. You know? So yeah, Ponzi schemes are bad. And the thing is, people don't learn, man. Like you will say, okay, Shaptepulem came out. There'll be another one camouflaged in a different way, like as you said, say in a Bitcoin, in a Forex, in Ani. And then people fall for it as well. You know what I'm saying? Because of these high returns. But thanks to social media, information, you know, gets out very quickly. Whereas back then, about Triple M, like before Instagram and Facebook and so forth, like people didn't know about the risks associated with it. You know what I'm saying? So whereas now, if I get duped, I just put it on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. It's out there now. So people were like, no. Now we know what's happening. Let's pull out.
So you're saying obviously the biggest red flag is the ridiculous returns.
Yeah. Now that's number one. Hence I say if it's too good to be true, something's up.
Because nowadays they even have apps, you know what I'm saying? So you would think, okay, this company is an app, and then you're seeing a website, then you start to believe what I know. Zakib.
Yeah, Zakib. I'm remembering something now. Remember when I think it was, you bought chickens or cows?
Yeah.
Was that a Ponzi scheme?
Oh man, I wish I had the name, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I won't mention his name because I love him. Nah, he didn't know, sure.
Yeah.
A brother of mine, right? I remember there was a group of us, right?
Yeah.
And then it comes with it shows us this app that you can literally grow chickens while you're sitting at home. All you need to do is just buy a chick.
Tamakuch. Yeah.
Tamakuch. You go to, and the thing is, these people, they do it, but there's always like small things that you can pick out. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Once you are in that mindset and you're just thinking, I'm gonna make money, you kind of ignore all the red robots and you just, you know. So everything looked very legit. You go on your app store. I'm not even sure if the app was on App Store, but I remember I downloaded the app, went on there. Well, it's nice, yonky into very user friendly app. You buy. I think I bought about 5 chicks. For them to so they say they grow them for you buy it, and then they promise you, man, I think I bought more than 5, you know, because I kept buying. Every time I had money, I would just like buy. How the investment must mature. When the investment matures, obviously you get something. You know what I'm saying? I go to the option to withdraw. Now suddenly there's something wrong with the app. So I go there, contact us and stuff. I send them an email, and you can there's a location. When you search the location, more Google location, there's literally nothing, guys.
So you Google location after.
Yeah, but now I need my mind. Google
Yeah.
location. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Google. It's just a field. Nothing. And then there was I think on Facebook, like a lot of people saw. I wasn't the only one. And then they came out like so. Now I'm realizing that it was a Ponzi scheme because they said a lot of people were pulling out, I think, and then they didn't have, you know what I'm saying? But it was just an excuse, literally, man. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to run a business and ask people to invest, you must expect, if anything, if they pull out, you must be able to pay back or at least compensate them with something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? True. But there, man,
So your money was gone.
Money gone. Even now, and I was still a student at that time, right? Imagine. Yeah, my pocket money gone.
It happens, man. That's I say what nowadays. They put it so nice with it, and it's like you want to be a farmer, so let's create this app where people can invest and so forth.
Ish.
But then these things happen, and they happen, man.
Ish.
And they happen. Like it's. The thing is, we always think what's it don't happen to me. When you withdraw the money, that's when you're like, wang shy.
Ish.
But
But now my thing is, bro, Hamza, because it's obviously investing and saving whatever. It's the right thing to do, you know. But my thing is, who do you then go to for valuable and credible information? Someone that can really help you. Do you maybe go to a financial advisor? Do you go watch videos on YouTube? Because even then, you might not really find what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone is like convincing you and they're making it seem all flowery and stuff, chances are you might just, you know, then. But here's one thing that I remember I told my mom when she was telling me about Hypernation. I was like, okay, cool. I'm not saying it's a scam because I don't know yet, but I've seen videos that suggest that it's a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme, right? So I'm like, whatever money that you're putting there, are you willing to lose that money?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I'm not willing to lose that. Then don't put it. Because I remember one conversation that we had with like, when we were talking about my investment and we were talking about a person's risk appetite, you know, to say, if you're going to put money to invest, you must always be willing and you must always know there's a possibility that you might lose that money. So what you are investing, are you willing to lose it?
Yeah. You
know? And I feel like then that sort of like it doesn't really safeguard you, but at least, you know, as opposed to taking your whole life savings and putting it in this thing and it's only to find out it's just a scam. You know?
No, it's true, man. That's why people must just do the research, you know. People must just do the research. And obviously, like, we're coming towards the end of the show. Once people have done their research, they'll realize, there's no such thing as, you know, a quick money...
Most definitely.
Quick money venture.
Most definitely.
You know, it doesn't exist. It's unheard of. And the people that know, like, you know, there's things whereby I know there's something in the back of my mind. It's man, this thing is not right, but I'll do it. But when you get scammed at the end, you're the worst victim. Like, mina why pangenza? But you knew, like, in the back of your mind, you knew. You just didn't do your research properly. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, run away from high, ridiculously high investments.
No, definitely.
Run away from stuff that doesn't have establishments. Google the stuff before you put your money in. Google your stuff. If that place is close, go and check it out. If someone referred it to you, also warn that person as well, you know. And if you find that thing is fraudulent, you know, get the message out there. You'd save a lot of people thousands and millions of rands, you know, just by putting the word out there. Would say, guys, just beware of 1, 2, 3 of this company.
And there are like legit companies out there. Satrix Investments, your Ellen Gray, but you see, they take time to prove exactly the point that you are raising, that there's no such thing as an overnight millionaire, unless if you've won the lottery, or if you what's the theme song for I Blew It. I blew a lot of money this year, money, cars. Unless if it's road accident fund or something, So please, with all due respect, do not be stupid. Don't be naive. Do your research. If this company is new, it started yesterday, whatever the case, stay away from such things, especially where you have to put in your money or anything. Stay away. Stay away. Unless if you are willing to lose that money, you can take a chance. I mean, investing is a risk, If you are willing to lose that money, if not, please just stay away. With that being said, we've come to the end of our show. What are we talking about next? I'm excited for this.
I know. Let's keep them guessing. It's gonna be a crazy one as well.
We have merch out, right?
Yeah.
It's a pity we're not wearing any, but we've got nice summer t-shirts that are out. They're only selling for like $250. We'll put the WhatsApp number on the comments below. Please make an order. We'll get the stuff delivered to you wherever you are in South Africa. And don't forget, we are still on Instagram, uncensored_the truth about money, as well as TikTok, uncensored_financial edu. And with that being said, thank you so much. We are excited and happy to be back. And it's going to be a great year, we hope. And don't be afraid to invest, please. Don't be afraid to invest. Don't be afraid to start businesses, whatever the case may be. Just be careful, as we always say in this show. Do your research. With that being said, we love you guys. Cheers.